Hey friends, it's Marie here. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I have a 12 by 12 scrapbooking process to share with you, and I also have a giveaway to announce on my channel. These are the two photographs I'm going to be scrapping today, which I've printed in 3.5 by 3.5. So they're square photos. I'm going to be using a bunch of stuff from my stash today, including this really gorgeous vellum paper, which has the gold foil circles on it. This is an older Stampin' Up! Paper. I really love it. And I'm going to use it as a mat behind both of my photographs today. And so I'm going to start out here by measuring off a couple of squares of paper and layering those in behind. I'm going to be using a few collections here from my stash, mostly the Freezin season from Simple Stories, a little bit of Snow and Cocoa from Crepe Paper, and then I have a few bits and pieces from Pink Fresh mixed in, just a couple of papers from Pink Fresh that I'm going to be using today. So I'm just going to use my trimmer here. I'm going to get these papers all perfectly lined up to go behind my photographs. I'm going to adhere those with a little bit of foam adhesive just to help me create some dimension and some layers on my layout here. And you'll just see me recutting this one piece of vellum because I wanted to make sure that I had the gold foil showing on each side of the photographs. So I'll just fuss with that here and get those ready to go. Now, I'm just going to talk a little bit about my giveaway. The giveaway is going to be from March 10th to March 24th. I am going to announce the winner on March 24th of the giveaway. The giveaway is a celebration of the subbies on both Instagram or the followers on Instagram, I guess, and the subscribers here on YouTube. You don't have to be a follower on Instagram to enter the giveaway. It's just going to be here on YouTube, but it's definitely a celebration of a marker that I hit, a milestone that I hit here this past week, which was 1,000 followers. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it's a big deal to me. For the time that I have right now to dedicate to this hobby of mine that I love so much, I'm just really proud of having, connected with 1,000 people on Instagram. And I love that platform for sure. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a great way to share ideas and inspiration with other like-minded people. And it's just been a really fun platform to definitely to connect with people through. And then here on YouTube, well, I'm celebrating, first of all, my 4th anniversary here on YouTube. I started my channel in February of 2015. And I've really enjoyed it. It's actually been a really cool part of the creative process for me. And I've really loved connecting once again with a group of people who have a lot of things in common and interests that are the same. And so for those reasons, I am going to be doing this giveaway. So the giveaway here on YouTube is for a $50 gift card at scrapbooknerd.com. And Scrapbook Nerd is a fantastic online shop that I really love. And I am part of their creative team, but I would shop there if I wasn't. I just really love the service and I really like working with Joy. She's a really sweet lady and she has offered up to give this gift card to my subscribers to help support my channel here on YouTube, which I really appreciate. So we will be doing that giveaway. It is an international giveaway. So if you're not from Canada, you can still enter the contest or the giveaway. And I will just pick a random winner. So how to enter? You can enter the giveaway by leaving a comment on this video by March 24th at midnight. And that comment could be perhaps giving me some feedback about my channel. If there's something that you really love to see, something you'd like to see more of, something you'd like to see less of, let me know what your thoughts are and give me some feedback. I would really love to hear that. So what you saw me doing here on the layout so far is I added a little bit of Liquitex gesso to my pink cardstock, my pink pattern paper. This pattern paper is from the Simple Stories Freezin Season collection. And I really love this tone of pink. I think it's really pretty. And it's got this kind of white squiggly line background in it with some snowflakes. I think it's adorable and it's perfect for the photos I'm using. And then you just saw me go in with some Distress Oxide ink in Evergreen Bow. And I just put that on there with my distress tool. And then I ran it through a stencil And I'm just trying to create an area of interest where my photos are going to sit. And what I also did was I added a product from my stash called Shimmer Spritz, which I love. I use it mostly in card making, but what I did was I put my patterned paper into my spray box, which is just a cardboard box that I have in my craft space. And I put it in there so that the Shimmer Spritz wouldn't go all over the place. And I just spritzed the entire paper, and it's so glittery and shiny. I know you can't see that on camera, but it's there and I love it. Now I also ran some Vicky Bouton glaze through that circle stencil to add more texture. And I'm also adding some splatters in some Heidi Swap Mint Color Shine, some Gold Color Shine, and also some Shimmers Vibes in Sweetheart. So now we've got some splatters, I've got some texture through that stencil, I've got some color with that evergreen bough, and now I'm ready to start building the rest of my layout. I took a couple of patterned papers, one with penguins on it, and then one that just reads more of a neutral, which just has kind of like a little gray pattern on it. And I just am going to, I've torn it, and then I've put strips of that at the top and the bottom of my layout. And then that white paper with the gray pattern on it also matches the layer that I have behind my photograph, or behind the layer of vellum. So you can see here that the layout's starting to come together. I am going to put some liquid adhesive behind my photographs because it's really hard just for the regular tape runner to adhere to those layers of mixed media. It does not want to stick to gesso at all. And now I'm just going to continue to embellish my layout with all of the bits and pieces, mostly from Freezin Season, a little bit from Snow and Cocoa, a few little bits and pieces from Crepe Paper Merry Days, but mostly the Freezin Season collection from Simple Stories. Now, one thing I wish I'd had is another one of those really large cardstock snowflakes. I only had 2. And after I finished the layout, I thought, dang it, I wish I would have put those snowflakes diagonally across from each other instead of one above and one right below it, so to speak. But when I was creating this, I thought that the chipboard pieces where it says Freezin Season and those mittens, and then the other cluster that's over to the left would balance those snowflakes off. And I think that they do more or less, but I still think it might have been good to have one of those large snowflakes, the mint green one, perhaps diagonally across from that bright pink one. Now, something else I wanted to do here was take a little circle punch and cut out some of these little gold foil circles on this vellum and use them as a bit of an embellishment on the layout. So you'll see me doing that here. I'm going to cut those out. I'm going to adhere them to the layout with some foam adhesive, and then I'm going to sew through them with my sewing machine. Now, I've already added a layer of sewing in a straight line at the very top of the layout and at the very bottom through the penguin black and white paper, so that I've got a little bit of sewing here and there on the layout. And I like how that adds a little bit of texture and interest to the layout as well. And then I just couldn't resist putting that little birdie sticker on top of that tree over to the left. I think it's super cute. One of my favorite things in the Simple Stories collections is always the sticker sheet. There's so many cool little sentiment stickers and fun little shapes and extra little embellishments that you can add. And I'm just going to try a few things and see if I can add anything else from that sticker sheet here. I really love that little chipboard penguin that I added to the bottom right of the bottom photo. I think it's really cute. And then of course that ties in the penguin paper that I've used at the top and bottom of the layout. Now, like I said, I am going to stick these little foil circles down, and I am going to sew through those, and I will show you a close-up of that before the video is finished here. So I can't believe that I have over 6,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I know it probably doesn't sound like much. I know that there's tons of creators out there that have, you know, tens of thousands of subscribers, and that's really awesome. That's fantastic. For me, 6,000 is a really huge milestone. It means that, you know, there are people out there that are watching and that are using my channel and my projects as inspiration. And that really means a lot to me, because that's the biggest goal of what I'm doing here on YouTube, is sharing and helping inspire others to create projects that are documenting their memories. And that's exactly what I'm doing here today. My son has been traveling this winter on weekends to visit my sister and her husband in Ottawa. This is a weekend when they were celebrating Winterlude in Ottawa, and they went skating on the Rideau Canal. They had so much fun together, and I really enjoyed documenting this. These photographs, had so much fun, and I know that they really enjoy their time together, and I wanted to make sure that I captured their memories and those memories for them in this layout. So here it is. Here's some close-ups. I'm just showing you the sewing, and this video is going to end right away. I've got a few still shots, and then that's going to be it. So make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below to enter the giveaway, and I'll be announcing the winner on March 25th. And I'll see you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.